I know that you've now teamed up with Women's Aid and you visited a women's refuge.
I did it from
back
Leeds.
home. Oh, hello, someone's fallen over at the back. You teamed up there and went to a refuge just this weekend gone.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you to meet other women who've been through similar
It was really, it was a relief that I could actually sit down with women that have gone through something similar as to what I've gone through. So it was really, nice is the wrong word, but it just felt almost comforting to hear that it's not only me that's gone through something like that. And it was funny to hear, not funny at all, it was strange for me to hear all the different patterns that were very, very similar to mine. Because at the end of the day, you know, there are warning signs and it's almost like, it's like I put in the back of my book, there's 15 signs.
Yeah, we're going to come on to
a red
that.
flag. And it went in order. And it's the same thing happened for these ladies also.
Yeah, and it's like you said, you hear other people with similar stories who won't recognise it. I want to bring in Katie Ghosh now. Katie is the CEO of Women's Aid. Hello, Katie. Thank you for joining us. What does it mean to your organisation to have somebody so high profile like Mel come out and talk so honestly about what's happened to her?
We're absolutely thrilled to have Mel join Women's Aid as our patron. It's hard to find the words to express that. And the reason we're so pleased is that for someone like Mel to have directly experienced coercive, controlling and abusive behaviour, she will be able to raise awareness and help other women. And I know she's going to change lives and she's going to save lives.
We've got so many comments coming in for you, so much support. Jenny says, brave and courageous, Mel B. It's great that women are speaking out to help others. Carol, Mel, it's horrific what you went through. Sending you love and hugs. Claire, much love to you, Mel. I suffered 13 years of abuse and 6 years on, I'm still finding my identity and facing my demons. I refuse now to let anyone let me feel like I'm not good enough. Now, I know that that you're teaming up and Mel is going to be promoting the Not Alone, #NotAlone campaign. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so as patron of Women's Aid, Mel's going to be amazing, I know, in getting that message out to millions of women that you're not alone, there is help out there for you. And the more awareness we can raise, especially about coercive control, which is a subtle form of abuse, you might not recognise the warning signs, but no one should be frightened of their partner. And if someone is chipping away at your self-esteem constantly, they're monitoring your every move, perhaps through social media and your phone, they're stopping you from doing the lovely things in life, the normal things in life, seeing your friends and family, having work and a social life. If those are some of the red flags and the warning signs, the more awareness we get out about that, the
some of the statistics you gave us, 2 women are killed each week by a current or former partner in England and Wales. 3 women take their own lives every week because of domestic abuse and coercive behaviour, and 30 attempt suicide. Where do you get the strength to get out, Mel?
Well, I mean, I'm one of the lucky ones that I did find the strength, but it took me nearly 10 years and it took the passing of my father to give me the strength to go, OK, my dad's now dead. I have to have the strength to carry on in a positive way and stop living in this lie and pretending that nothing's happening and it's all a facade. And I wanted just for it to just stop. I wanted to have one night where I could just go to sleep peacefully and safely. So that was part of it's reclaiming your power back too, which, you know, when you've given your power to somebody and they just really badly abuse it, and your trust and your honesty and respect, that takes so long to gain that confidence back.
Was there an actual moment, though, when something went, right, that's it?
Yeah, when my dad died.
It was your dad,
literally when my dad died.
And was that part of that, because, you know, Stephen claimed he had these sex tapes that he was holding over you. Were you worried about those coming out whilst your dad was alive?
Oh, yeah, completely, because my dad already was suffering with a really bad illness. There was no way that he was going to come back from it, so my dad was going to die. So in the few years left that he had, I could not do that to him. I have all these tapes and the knowledge of what happened in my marriage. I couldn't do that because in my mind it was going to speed up his illness, and I couldn't do that to him.
And you said to him, didn't you, you've written it in the book, something like, Dad, I'm going to leave Stephen. You wanted him to know that before he died.
Yeah, well, I whispered
Stefan,
it in
I keep calling him Stephen.
ears.
Stefan.
I whispered it in his ear. I said, OK, Dad, it's fine to go now, because there was no returning back from his illness. I said, because when you take your last breath, I'm going to go and divorce a monster. And he looked at me and took his last breath.
And so how did you set the wheels in motion? Did you know where to start or what to do or, you know, now what?
Well, I knew that I had to land and go straight to work from the plane because Simon Cowell was nice enough to put the whole of America's Got Talent production on hold while I was tending to my dad over here in the UK. So when I landed, I went straight to work at the desk and I was so happy. And Simon was like, why are you so happy? He goes, your dad just died and I'm hearing that you're about to get divorced. I'm like, yes, exactly. My dad's in a better place with no more pain and I know what I'm coming home to because I'm going to divorce this guy and that's it. And I set the wheels in motion. I got a restraining order. I separated and it'll be 2 years in December that I've not been with that person.
We should point out, Ofcom regulations, we are obliged to approach Stefan Belafonte for a right to reply. And we have to make it clear that he denies all of the allegations against him.
Of course he would. I mean, that's what he was going to do. But in my book, I have testimonies from friends, family that have witnessed his behaviour. So it's not just a he said, she said book. There's people that witnessed a lot of his...
OK, well, it's all there.
So
The book is out tomorrow, Brutally Honest, and you can read and judge for yourselves.